Everyone, watch this video first and watch it carefully because you have a what today?
Quiz.
Quiz
Quiz.
based on it. Okay.
Wait, quizzes?
Yup.
That just worked my mind.
Okay, we have Arsenal up 2 in the lead. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Today, as a guardian of our democracy, we have with us Colonel Pratik Mathur. Okay. He is the gunner
morning,
commander
sir.
at
Good
159
morning.
Medium Regiment and is currently posted in Jammu and Kashmir. He is a pass out from IMA Dehradun and has joined his unit in Bikaner. He has been serving our nation since 17 years and has undergone so many courses since then. So let's welcome him together. Good morning,
sir.
And
Good
welcome
morning,
to
sir.
you one.
Morning, sir.
Yeah, good morning to all the teachers, students, and the parents. I'm sure the parents are not part of the meeting, but a very good morning to all of you. I am Colonel Pratik Mathur, and as ma'am has brought out, I am commanding 159 Medium Regiment, which is one of the artillery units. So the army has various branches, and one of the branches artillery. So if I can put it in Hindi, it is तोपखाना. So जो बड़ी बड़ी तोपें होती हैं, वो तोप आर्टी में होती हैं. Big guns are there in the artillery. So I am commanding one of the artillery. More of it's a way of life and rather a profession where we, as we are told, we do go to places in our country for guarding it, mainly against the internal and the external dangers. So we are not part of the judiciary or the legislature per se. However, we are proudly one of the pillars to guard the nation, and whenever called upon, we do so. So yeah, you can call us guardians of democracy. Matter of pride to wear this uniform of Indian Army, and it is slightly early for the children of class 6th to plan for joining army. However, there are ways. There are various entries which exist to join the armed forces, especially as an officer. And day by day, there are more number of entries which are being opened up for the girls too. So earlier, this profession, I should accept it, was a profession for the men. But now the ladies are also joining, and they are doing very well in the profession of the armed.
Yes,
Yeah.
Fahad.
Sir, does the military use RPGs?
Yes, we do.
Oh my.
What is a RPG? First of all,
A rocket
RPG
launcher.
is a rocket-propelled grenade. Yeah, it's a rocket launcher. It's a full form is rocket-propelled grenade. So yes, when we want to throw a grenade to a greater distance, we use RPGs, and you would have heard it in the news that RPGs used against us also. So yes, we use RPGs, we use tanks, we use guns, we have missiles, all these.
Vishal Singh Rathore, sir, to our morning meeting. Welcome, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, all of you.
He is a public prosecutor who is working at the Directorate of Prosecution and is working under the Government of India in New Delhi. So let's hear him out. And with the prosecutor, can you tell me which pillar of democracy he is standing for? Can anyone tell us?
Ma'am, lawyer.
Lawyer, yes. Please read. Over to you, sir, now.
Thank you so much. Thank you, TCUI, for giving me such a beautiful platform to share my views.
Model United Nations session. Mr. Devansh Gill, who will be your. Who is your moderator?
Okay.
He has already led, around 20 MUNs as chief advisors, as alumni, and he'll be guiding. He has already even guided you all. Along with him, we have Miss Rashi Chadda. She has also led around 5 to 6 MUNs in past, and she'll be the
Deputy moderator.
Very good. And lastly, we have Mr. Shivendra Singh. He has been there, and led around 4 MUNs as Director General, and he'll be there with us as our
Scribe.
Which is all about freedom of speech and expression. And I think the reason behind this setting this agenda, which is freedom of expression and speech, is open the floor for all of you, and would like to know who will be going to start with the introduction or opening soon. All right, Delegate of Israel, you have to go forward.
Good morning, delegates of the House and chairpersons. I am Khushi Singh from grade 8, and my country is Israel. My country, Israel, is a parliamentary democratic state. It has right to freedom of speech and expression. Israel has faced
South Koreans are moving out of Seoul with factors including the high cost of housing and the draw of suburbs and smaller cities for families with children. And that Westerners may find living here hard because of the language.
South Korea. Don't you think adults have too much to work? Do they need to rest? Yes, as North.
The organization is active in researching on human rights violations that take place in Australia and Asia Pacific. It employs both advocates about the country.
About Cuba. Cuba is an island country in North America surrounded by North Arabian Sea.
Apart from that, there is one more question. It's a similar question which was asked to Delegate of Cuba, but there's one more question added to it. Are they violated by the government?
Global Article 19 calls for security bill. The bill to strengthen respect for Republican principles. And
all right, delegates. So we had a great time while interacting with all of you, and it was so good to see all of you participating and coming up with some constructive and qualitative points. Like the delegate of China talked about what kind of how freedom of speech and expression was violated during pandemic, and she also talked about in the independent press today. Delegate of North Korea, delegate of Israel, delegate of UK, Pakistan, Australia. You all were, so active. Delegate of India also spoke yesterday. Delegate of Egypt answered questions. So it was so good to see all of you participating, and nobody can say that you all are first timers. Of course, MUN is a very different thing, and by the time you will be participating in more MUNs, you will get to learn and understand the actual proceedings and everything. But from the basic level, from the basic perspective, you all did a great job. So now we'll be announcing the results. Over to our deputy moderator, Honorable Rashi ma'am. She'll start with announcing the verbal mention and special mentions.
Yeah, thank you, Devansh. I would like to say before announcing the results that it was a tremendous and wonderful MUN that was conducted today, and those who spoke, they spoke really well. They were on the point, and those who did not speak, they must have learned something. I hope that you have learned, you have understood the concept of MUN. The verbal mention goes to Cuba, delegate of Cuba, delegate of Australia, delegate of Pakistan, and delegate of Denmark. Verbal mention actually refers to the delegates, those who have presented themselves very well. Though they could not get the best delegate award, but they were noticed by the committee members and their answers were impressive. Is that okay? All right. Special mention award goes to France, delegate of France, delegate of Israel, delegate of UAE, and delegate of UK. Congratulations. Special mention award is like it's an award where we don't give it in category like first, second, and third, but it's a special mention that your work has been noticed and you have done really well.
High commendation, you can say that it is the second position award, and the best delegate award is the first one, right? High commendation award goes to those delegates who gave some qualitative points in the session and had a constructive discussion with all the delegates and the committee members. So without wasting much time, the High Commendation Award goes to any guesses?
Korea.
North Korea.
North Korea.
One of the Koreas.
South Korea.
Yeah, one of the Korea.
Delegate of China. Delegate of China.
South
Korea.
South Korea or North
No,
Korea?
I feel like either one of the Koreas.
It's China.
Alright.
It's China,
Alright.
Egypt, North and South Korea.
Alright, so the High Commendation Award goes to delegate of China and delegate of South Korea. Congratulations, guys. You really did well, and the points that were discussed with you were really amazing, and you gave some, constructive contributions in the.
Thank you.
Well done.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Now, the best delegate award. Any guesses?
Bahar.
Not me.
AKA
Not
North
me.
Korea.
North Korea.
Why not?
North
Why
Korea.
not? You can say your name as well.
North Korea.
North Korea.
North Korea.
Alright. So yes, the best delegate award goes to delegate of North Korea. Congratulations, Fahad.
Dance.
Congratulations.
He's so,
You were
he's
well
so
researched.
excited. He's so excited and happy. Many
Let's
congratulations.
go.